Okay, so I heard you wanted a custom tailored blouse, just the way you like it. Oh, it's for a friend? For a Christmas gift. Okay. Yeah. I can definitely help you out with that. I mean, generally here at Turtley Tailored, we do like sleepwear, but I can get my creative juices going and help you out with a blouse, because I love designing. So let's get started. I'm just gonna get some, I have my clipboard to write some notes, and then my journal, which I will be sketching out the design. Is it okay if I don't mean to crowd you, but there's only so much space in here, so I'm just gonna set that right next to you. And first, I think we're just gonna, well, first I just want to get a good idea of exactly what you want, so make it out writing utensil. Okay, just use the clipboard. Actually, we'll set that aside for now. So, what kind of style does your friend enjoy? She likes kind of vintage vibes, lots of pink, big bows. Does she like certain prints or floral? She likes lots of floral. Okay. Specifically daisies and lilies? Okay. Good to know. Okay. And you guys are the same size? Oh, that's excellent. That would be a huge help, obviously, because I can just measure you and go off of that. Okay. And can I just get your name, number, and email address just to keep in contact through this process? Okay. Can you spell the last name real quick? E. Okay. Your number. 4. Okay. And your email address? Okay. No, it's all good. I have weird email addresses too. At Gmail. Okay. Just gonna... Okay. And does she want like long sleeve, short sleeve, long, flowy sleeves? Is there a certain type of material? Sheer? Pinks? Okay. And does she want like, for the neckline, like a sweetheart neckline, like a low cut, high cut? Like almost like a, not turtleneck, but a crew cut. Okay. Sounds good. Let me get... Got some pens and measuring tape. Let me just get some general... Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get more specific measurements in just a moment, but first, I thought we could maybe look through some magazines just to see if we get some inspiration or some better ideas. Not better, but like better, clearer picture of what we want. So, but I can't promise you. These are just some old general fashion celeb magazines, but okay. You think you're wanting pink floral print on sheer fabric? Okay. I'm not seeing anything yet. A lot of jeans. Now, I know you said like neck to the neck. Do you want like it fully covering to the neck, or a style where it's like to the neck but then it's open? Fully. Okay. Oh, you think, okay, that would be super cute to have like a big bow. Okay. Maybe some lace. Okay. See through. Okay. Let me get some pink fabrics that I have here. Yeah, that's so sweet of you wanting to like go all out and do a whole custom blouse. Just, she's really into fashion. Oh, that'd be the perfect gift then. If she's always, you know, making clothes for others, that'd be nice for her to be treated to her own design. So, yeah. Okay. These are the exact fabrics I'll be using, but just want to get an idea of the shade of pink. Is it something more like a dark raspberry, more of a light blush, more of a classic pink, or a very light pink, almost cream pink? You think the light blush? Okay. I'll set that aside to use as a reference later. Okay. Of course, I am happy to help you out. So, something that goes like all the way up like that. But you said she definitely wants the long, flowy sleeves. Okay. Let's see if we have anything. It's a better, give an example. Yeah, this might be, but I think you've given me a good enough idea, even if we don't have a perfect picture or reference. Does she want, I know it's not on the shoulder, like she wants, but imagine being on the shoulder. Does she want like puff sleeves on the shoulder, or just more so flowy all the way down? Okay. Write that down. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead. If this one doesn't have anything, probably the next magazine won't either. So some of the pages are sticking together. And you said floral print. Does she like want the really busy floral print or more like spaced out flowers, like, or probably more spaced out, depending. I don't see the best ideal picture, but that is okay. Because I have a pretty good idea in my head what we need, so that's okay. Just thought we might as well look, because sometimes, you know, magazines are like really help give inspo. Yeah. I don't think any of these really help. Well, this page is about denim anyways, so that's irrelevant. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, her sleeves are kind of... Okay, so do you want, it could be cinched in like that, like a midway down the arm, and then flow out, or we could have it like cinched at the shoulder and be flowy, and then cinched at the wrist, or no cinches and just opened at the wrist, like angel wing type style. I think hers is also stitching right there, but also above the, like below the elbow, and it looks like stretchy fabric. And then, so it's, we still want it to be stretchy, flexible, comfy, but super cute. You like that design? Okay, yeah. I'll make a note of that. We can definitely. Cinched. And then the sleeve continues going down a little bit too. You like that? Okay, actually hers, so this is the example at first that I was thinking, how it's cinched in at the shoulder and then at the wrist. Yeah. Which style do you prefer? You're not sure? They're both super cute, I know. You really like the fabric and the flowers. That actually is a really good example. But obviously, the neckline would be all the way to the neck with like a bow. And do you want like, we can have like a lace on the chest area under the bow. Yeah, give it some extra something. And she has little flowers actually, like little daisies. We can, okay, yeah, we can definitely use this as a reference. But if you prefer the other sleeves, we can do the other sleeves. But her sleeves are more like quarter length, like to there, whereas hers are all the way down. Is there a preference you think your friend would like? Okay, you're thinking she wants all the way to her wrist. Okay. Let's see if... I know, I was about to toss this one out and then I didn't even realize the cover of it was like the perfect example. Pink's flower and flowy sleeves. I'm thinking Okay, that's okay. We'll just use the cover and keep that as a reference, and I'll start drawing. We'll get like a rough sketch, and then I'll add the measurements to the drawing as a reference. Okay, where's my pouch? I'm gonna use pencil. Definitely, I should probably mechanical. I don't know. I think I'll use my classic Ticonderoga. Sharpened a little bit. I think that's not the best sharpener. This one might be a little better. Oh, we have hair. Whoops. Clean that up later. Oof. That's perfect. Okay. So excited for Christmas time, the season of giving. You're a big gift giver. Obviously, I can tell. Wanting to go all out for your friend. Super sweet. Okay. Trying to find a clean page here we can work with. Okay. So, yeah. Probably something like... My expertise is in the design and the sewing, not the drawing. But, so it'll just be a rough sketch, so bear with me. Whoops. My ring. Okay. Now, would you like the bottom of the shirt to be flowy or cinched in, like at the hips, the bottom of the torso? Just flowy. Okay. Maybe like a ruffle edge with lace. Yeah, we can do a mix of the two sleeves where it's like this, but then it's cinched like halfway down the arm. Okay, do you want the bow? Here, let me grab, I'm gonna be right back. I was gonna grab a couple bow examples of what kind of bow you'd like. Okay, so did you want the bow to be like a cute small bow? Like it could be like center of the chest or pie. I have a few different pinks that we can reference. Do you want the bow to be the same pink as the shirt, or you like the idea of having like a darker shade pink? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But you're thinking maybe something bigger? Maybe something more along the lines of this. Super cute. Do you want it up high, or you want it like pretty close to the collar? Okay. Yep. I can certainly do that. Okay. yeah, we're gonna get the measurements in just a moment. We could do like the lace that you want at the bottom. We could have that match at the top. I think that would be cute. Okay. My lace kind of just looks like scribbles at the moment, so. And then I feel like the lace on the wrist would be cute too. Do you like that idea? Yeah, I can show you just a second. And then you wanted floral print, so like, do you want daisies like scattered kind of throughout it, or? Yeah, I can definitely do that. So. Yeah, I love this style idea. This is gonna be so cute. It almost looks more like a nightgown on paper, but I promise in person it'll come together really nicely and look chic and like a cutesy vintage pink glamour. And yeah, since you wanted the flowers to be like the same, kind of just embroidered in, but not necessarily add color, just kind of be the same pink monotone. The flowers won't stand out as much, so it won't look funky the way it's kind of looking on paper. But yeah, we have the lace that'll be down here, and I'm getting lead everywhere, but graphite. And then the sleeves will be cinched in just above the elbow on each side, and they'll be kind of poofy, but not too much, just flowy, stretchy, comfy. At the wrist and elbow and shoulders. It won't be like you can't move your arms. It'll be the elastic. We'll do the lace down at the wrist and at the collar as well, right there. And the arms will be full length. And of course the bow is the main center focal point. So I can just go ahead and get some measurements. See what side. Gonna get around your neck real quick. You can just hold still. Just gonna get around. Okay. It's like 6.2. Okay. So and then let me just get the size we want the bow. Or first let me get just a general measurement of your chest. Okay. So right there. Okay. Yeah, 8.2. And then for the bow, it'll be like probably from there shoulder over here. Way down to your wrist. And your arms look pretty symmetrical, so I'm gonna guess they're about the same. Yep. Just like half a centimeter off, but none of these are really symmetrical perfectly, you know. It's 3. Okay, and then let me get around this arm just so I can. Here, I'm gonna use this so I can get exactly. Make sure the proportions are matching up. Put this around just above your elbow there. And this elbow above, roughly the same. Right there. And the wrist, just a bit smaller. Wrist. Okay, and just get a good measurement of the length of the torso. Here. Just okay. About 23. Okay. And around the lower torso, just so we can get that. But we want it kind of looser, flowy at the bottom, right? Okay. There. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the collar will really frame her face very well. Just make sure we have that correctly, because we don't want it to choke her, but be comfortable, but still have that crew neck style. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do now is I have some fabric that we're gonna use just to kind of have, I'm just gonna put it over you, and I'm just gonna place some pins in just to use it as a reference. It obviously will not be the fabric we're using to make the shirt, but brush you off a little bit. There's some like, I got some of my eraser flakes on you. Okay. Just gonna use kind of almost like a poncho. Moving my stuff down so I don't make a mess. Okay. Let's get some pens. And make sure I'm just gonna put a marking card. So we have the right measurements for the lace along the chest. For the bow. There. Okay. Just gonna put. I don't have my regular pins with my pins, but I have some bobby pins we're just gonna use. So just gonna get in. Don't worry, I'll be careful. So as not to poke you. Thank you for being so patient and still. Yeah, it's obviously like tremendously convenient that y'all are the same size. So just be bow placement, and let's get shoulders are gonna be cinched in. And then like, yeah, let me just Okay. There's a few spots that just need to get clean off our fabric because we don't need to be getting hair and fuzz everywhere. You certainly don't want to get it on the new fabric as we use this as a reference, so. Sorry, I'm trying to be gentle, just a few more. Down your torso, up the okay, that is much better. We can work with that. Okay, just a couple more places. Don't need to be dropping needles and pins now, so. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, let me just get a picture real quick to make sure we have, just in case anything gets jostled in the process, I know what to refer back to, so. Okay, just hold still. Just get like that. Close. Let me get the collar. Right there. And you can just hold this arm out. Okay. Like that. Good. The other arm, you can put that arm down. Just get that. Like that. You can just hold both arms out. Perfect. Just like that. Okay. Getting a few more back. Okay. Yeah, let's do one more portrait. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get this off of you and so you can get comfy again. Actually, first let me clean up my tools. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that we don't get any anything on the floor that could hurt our feet. Okay. Let me take this off and undo the back. Okay. Yeah, it's handy dandy reference poncho from the call. Okay. Lay that. Okay. Let me just brush off some of that hair gone, you know. Okay. Alrighty, I think you are good to go. I did get I got your email, phone number. Yeah, so I'll be in contact. The first few, it'll probably take a couple weeks, minimum 2 weeks, or maximum, whatever. It'll take at least 2 weeks. But I will give you an update at that 2-week mark, or even before then. Actually, probably in 1 week, I'll give you an update, let you know a more concrete deadline. But yeah, we still got time before Christmas, but it's just around the corner, so I will be go, make sure we got it. Yeah, gotta make sure we get it done in time, but don't you worry, because I can get it done in a jiffy. So yeah, alrighty, well, thanks so much for stopping by and trusting me to help get your Christmas gift for your friend made. And yeah, it'll be just as much fun for me as it will be for you, be able to give her the gift. So yeah, of course. Alrighty, well, I gotta go, so yeah, I'll catch you next time.